All right, so I decided to give Steph another player and some health. Is there anything else you can think of putting under Steph's Christmas tree?
A championship. Let's give him a championship.
Another one to match
And to do
Kobe.
that, he needs Siakam.
Okay, so what about Dray? I have two things for Dray. One of them is just a healthy Steph, because when Steph is not there, Dray is not good. Dray, I don't know what Dray does without Steph. It's almost like he's like a lost child. Like when he doesn't have Steph to create opportunities for, he's just like, where do I go? What do I do? I don't know. And then he forces passes and he misses layups and he just plays poorly. I want Steph back, but I also want, I don't know how you can do this because we know their money situation, but can we reopen some dialogue and talk about contract for Dre? Because we know that opportunity is coming up, and I think he's played fairly well. I don't know. I don't think he's a $26 million player, but I think he's proven that the Warriors probably should try and figure out a way to bring him back for at least the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I also want to give him a long hug with Jordan Poole. I want to gift him that. But yeah, the contract stuff does need to be talked about, especially in the beginning of the year when he was like so clear, like one of our best players.
Yeah.
Like you needed him to win.
Yep.
I think he's definitely slowed down lately, but when things are running, like it's going to be because he's playing at a really high level. So,
all right, Jordan Poole. I want to give him some toughness because Ben Simmons decided yesterday that the best way to get Jordan out of his game was to be rough with him. And he was holding him, he was grabbing him, he was fouling him, and Jordan was looking for help from the refs. He was looking for every possible reason to maybe not be blamed for not playing well. But Ben Simmons took him out of this game in the first quarter, and that was all they needed to boat race the Warriors right then and there. Once Jordan was out, Jordan's supposed to be Steph Light, and the second he was out, the Warriors couldn't score, and it was over. That game was over in a blink of an eye. What was the first quarter? Was like 42-17 or something like that.
yeah.
And Jordan has the ball. He's the dominant ball handler. He's the dominant scorer, and he cannot get taken out of the game that early, especially by someone they're just being physical and long and D'ing him up and challenging him. Like that's where Jordan should be like, it's on. Like this is basketball. It's on. And he shies away from that moment. And it's so bothersome to me because I want to see him. Like I want to see the fire and the rage in him. And I want to see him talk crap. And I want to see him busted in Ben's eye. And he's chatting with Ben going, no, it was the opposite. He kind of shrunk from that moment. And he can't do that. Not with Steph being out like that. It just can't happen like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gifting him hunger, but to gift him hunger, I think I have to take away things. I have to take away the food he has every night so he gets a little hungry.
Yeah, he seemed a little bit like those people who, when you play basketball against it and you know that they're really good and you're thinking like, oh gosh, how do I slow this guy down? And maybe you foul him a little hard or you kind of grab him and you see what you can get away with, and they just get so frustrated and it sort of takes them out of the game. That's kind of what it was like. And it was like almost like too easy for Ben. And we're talking about Ben Simmons. Like Ben Simmons is the guy who's getting reamed by social media everywhere. This guy has like more determination than Jordan Poole. I didn't understand that. So I'm hoping that, someone could, whether it's Andre or whatever, just remind him, like, dude, you just put 40 some odd points on the Raptors. Like, let's fight through this stuff. He gets to the line. He's the only Warrior who gets the line. So we know he's not afraid, right? He's not afraid to go to the hole. He's not afraid to get fouled. He's not afraid to hit the ground. But once it's that mano stuff, and he kind of shies away. And so I'm just under his tree, whatever it looks like, the vision of toughness. That's what I want for him. Okay, what about Klay? What could we give Klay?
What could we give Klay?
I'm thinking a little bit of like a positivity in the mindset and like just a trust factor, and like you don't have to be 2017 Klay. You need to be 2022 Finals Klay. We need the defense. You don't need to make every shot. You just need to play within yourself and just remember who you are, because he's trying to be somebody who he's not. And maybe that's because Steph is out and he thinks that he's got to pick it up. But remember, gosh, it's been over a month probably, when Draymond's had that talk with him and was like, you got to stop hunting shots and all that. He did for a little bit, but now it seems like he's back to just trying to hunt shots. And he shoots the Warriors into turnovers. And what I mean by that is they make one pass and they're trying to kind of get something going, and he throws up a shot and it is so off that they almost can't even really react. And the defense is going to the other end and has a layup, because that's like a turnover. It's like Klay shooting into a turnover. And so I just want Klay to just clear his mind, play basketball, don't be somebody who he isn't. And like, I'm sure it's frustrating to not have your physical talent and athleticism like you used to. And he's going to have to go through that and learn about that. But let's go all the way back to the beginning of the season, right? Remember when he wasn't playing in the preseason and he wasn't practicing and he was a little worried about that. There's a whole psychology to that stuff that seemed to have started. And this is after he had a really good NBA final. So there's something going on there. And I just hope that he can remember that he's Klay Thompson, damn it.
You're gifting him a pep talk.
Not even a pep talk. It's like a mindset. It's like he's laying down on the couch and I'm just sitting there and we're talking, and I'm
Tony
just
Robbins, another Tony Robbins.
I'm just like, Klay, you got to remember who you are.
He got the worst gift. He's gonna be like, no fair. Steph got a new player.
Okay, what about Wiseman?
Man, you go on this one.
I want to give him some hands.
Oh, okay.
Because if he could catch the ball the way that he wants to catch the ball, because part of this is, I think he knows he's got a move that he's ready and he's got a position, and all he needs to do is catch and go. And sometimes he doesn't catch it clean, and so then it stops, and then sometimes he then drops it, and then they got to start all over. I wanna give him some new mitts, man. He if he can improve just catching the basketball, I think that improves the offense, his offense, that much more. Now, defensively, it's a little different because he's so long that he gets out of in the wrong space, and it just takes him forever to get back. And in today's NBA, that's like death sentence.
Yeah, I'm giving him playing time, whether it's on the Warriors or not. So, also, I think
it's
I
got to
want
be for the Warriors, though, or else I don't want to give
Okay.
Wiseman a gift if he's on the Raptors. No, I'm just kidding.
I would love for Wiseman to succeed on the Raptors. I mean, I would go on a Twitter rant and be like,
all
see?
my Wiseman autograph cards and rookie cards.
And I'm giving him reaction time too, because don't you feel like he's like a when your 2K internet connection is laggy and you shoot the shot and then the ball comes out like a second later. Like, I feel like I've seen people shoot a 3 in that Brooklyn Nets game in his face, and then a second later he jumps to contest Patty Mills. I'm like, the ball's halfway in the air.
Yeah. Same with drives to him. Like they know they got to throw it up high, and he jumps just that second too late to where they're able to get it up, and he doesn't.
It's opposite
Draymond.
I think we've said that too. Like, Draymond anticipates like a second early. Wiseman anticipates like a second late.
All right. What about your boy Kuminga?
Whoa! I might be giving him a Klay pep talk as well.
Okay.
I might be sitting him down. He's laying down on the couch, and I'm saying, Mr. Kuminga, you do not have to be someone you're not. Not yet. Let
it come.
Don't force it.
Your time will come. Mine was sort of similar. I just want to give him patience. He was so antsy last night, and he was missing easy shots. He was missing layups. He was dropping ball. You could just tell he so badly wanted to perform. And I'm like, that's the right attitude. bring it down a second. Like you just, have a little bit more patience and, the game, let the game, here's the old proverb, NBA proverb, right? Let the game come to you. That's what I hope for Kuminga. Okay. Just two more. Three more. Three quick ones. Two, one sentence each. Moody.
I am gifting Moody. Dude, I suck at these. I just want to critique them, and you're just putting the
well. I mean, it is
them through gifts.
It's an opportunity. Yeah, it's an opportunity to critique them. Okay, I'll say what I was going to say, which is, I want to give him a certain drive to prove himself rather than playing so defensively like he is. Like, I want him to just be like, you know what? I'm going to make a mistake. It's fine if I make a mistake. If I get pulled out, I get pulled out, but I'm going to give my 100% so that if things go well, this is the player that I can be. I just want to put him in that mentality.
Yeah. Again, I think the Warrior system requires that you do things right. You can't just like be standing there. So I want him to, like, I don't know. I'm sure he knows the system, but actually play in it. Make the right pass. You don't have to go create your own bucket. You don't have to be the last chance guy sometimes when he just starts driving to the hoop with nowhere to go. Like,
also, and the one thing that could sort of help that is, let's give him an opportunity to play with Steph and Draymond at the same time. That probably helps. All right, PBJ, for me, give him 3 extra minutes a game.
Give him some minutes.
See if he could bust a shot. See if he
That's 3 extra minutes than he already gets.
Yeah, see if he could stretch a defense for you.
I'm telling you, he could. If you can make him like half of what JaMychal Green is, I feel like that's a win.
Give for DiVincenzo, just more opportunities to show out, because he's playing for a contract. He's probably not going to be with the Warriors next year.
Yeah,
and let's just he is a heart and soul kind of player. He's very easy to root for. So just give him more opportunities.
Yeah, you don't have to give that guy anything. I feel like he's awesome right now.
All right, last one, JaMychal Green. Give him a seat right next to Steve. No, I'm just kidding. I know.
Give him a 3-point shot.
I'm a little hard. I'm a little hard on JaMychal just because I expected him to be a little bit more of a guy who could easily fit in, and it's pretty clear that this is not the right team for him. So here's what I'm actually hoping for JaMychal. I hope that he has a next good couple weeks, and that some team who could actually utilize him better than the Warriors wants to trade for him, because I think he just needs a different team. But it's kind of weird though, because he played on Denver last year, and you got Jokic, who's such a creator. And I didn't think JaMychal was this bad last year, but I didn't watch him this closely either. I just sort of figured that he played a little bit better in that system. But
if he could shoot a damn 3-ball, like if he could shoot like a 3-ball at a semi-consistent clip, like, I mean, he's useful to the Warriors still. So that's what I want to gift him.
It's open. There's nobody more open than JaMychal Green out there on the perimeter.
Yep.